move online, local teachers, lecturers, and students are struggle with uneven internet access. Me, Zuraini, Iffa, Uodia, and Alia are classmates, and we have not met for a long time.
Hi guys, where is Nadia? Oh, there. Where are they typing? How to see my face? Odia, can you help her?
Alia, there are two buttons on your screen. One with microphone icon, and then another one is camera icon. You just turn on the camera icon. Okay.
Okay, I found it.
So loud, Alia.
So loud, Odia.
Yeah.
Alright,
Hey everyone, what's up?
I'm fine. I miss you all.
Fine to miss you all too.
Yeah, fine too. Miss. Okay, it's just that previously I had some problem with this ODL. Remember that I already told you guys about my worries due to this ODL?
Let me rewind again.
Wait, if I'm not mistaken, is it about the slow internet connection in your area?
Yes, as everyone is required to stay at home during this time, there are more people on the internet at the same time. Thankfully that my internet connection is stable now.
Okay, so what the deal?
Okay, so I Google it on how to fix this problem.
And did you find it?
Have you figured it out?
Guess what? I found it. And it says the problem, it has a problem with modem or router, Wi-Fi signal strength in on cable line.
Oh,
Where's your face?
where's your face?
That's a serious problem with her internet connection.
Hello, Odia.
How do you figure it out?
Bye, Odia.
Bye, Odia.
I just found it, and it says it could be with this problem, such as modem or router, Wi-Fi signal strength on cable line, devices in network, and maybe slow DNS server. So please take a note if it, just in case the same situations goes to you guys too. Okay.
Okay, did you manage it?
Okay, did you manage it till the end?
Okay, first of all, okay, you have to connecting to a multiple devices by using multiple devices in home, and then check whether the connection is still slow or not. For example, if the slowness is just with one website, then it's probably the website problem, not the internet. So there is nothing you can do about it unless you're waiting for the person who's in charge on the website to fix it. But if it still can't fix the problem, you have to reboot the computer and you have to perform a malware scan with antivirus to check everything is fine. But if it happens to multiple devices, okay, next.
Oh, so tell me what you can do with the router.
Okay, just like computers, modem and routers also can get stuck in a bad, slow and overloaded state. So you have to check the speed whether it has improved or not. So the solution is you have to fix it by rebooting the router and modem. But how? You have outlets for 10 seconds before plugging back them in.
Then
Okay, next.
Okay. Next, you have to stop saturating your connection because other devices or network could be saturating internet connection. When makes other things slowing down the internet connection. For example, Netflix. If two persons are streaming Netflix and then one person is trying to download the file, then everyone will experiencing slow down connection. So the solution to this, you have to stop or slow down some of those downloads to speed things up.
Yeah, it's their
yeah,
job to
it's
fix
their
that.
job to fix that.
Yeah, allow me to explain it more further.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, if you already have done all the troubleshooting steps that I have mentioned just now and still cannot fix it, so in these cases you just have to call the internet service provider and then report the problem. Then the problem will be settled, and it just end like that. Am I right?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
Oh,
said
I
too
said too
early.
early.
There
It's
their
their
job
job
to
to
fix
fix that.
that.
Yeah. If otherwise, why we have to pay them?
Yeah, indeed.
So, Iffa,
So, Iffa,
Well, at least you still have. Yeah, there. Now I want to next. Where at least you have still your internet connection. Luckily, I'm not at my grandma house right now. The same things happen when I'm at my cousin home in Gomusang. If not, I can't even contact you guys. There is no coverage at all.
what?
what?
Really? At this
Really?
moment,
At this
there's
moment,
still
there's
a place
still
that have
a
no
place that
coverage
has
in
no
Malaysia?
coverage in Malaysia?
Wow, surprise.
Wow,
What do you
surprise.
mean by no coverage?
First of all, I can't connect to the internet. It's so miserable for me. But there is one thing that I can't even send the SMS and call the others. I can't even receive others' call until I was out from the village. Damn.
Oh, that's harsh. Do you know there a reason why there's no coverage within your grandma's area?
Yeah. I check it on the internet when I'm in the town. So it seems like it's because the geographic area and also being too far from the cell tower.
Geographic area?
Yep. And it seems that the more rural your village and far away from the city, the harder the harder for you to get the coverage. And they also call it as a dead zone, where the location is you cannot make or receive call due to this limitation.
There must be
there
another
must be
reason.
another reason.
My village
My
also
village
one of
also
the
one
rural
of the
areas,
rural
but
areas,
we
but
still
we
can connect
still
to the
can connect to
internet
the internet
and call the
and
others.
call the others.
Right. Mine too.
Well, other than that, the objects along the paths of radio transmission are a big contributor to the channel fading.
Means?
Means
Yeah, so it means physical obstructions such as buildings and trees are the typical culprits and may act in the similar manner to terrain depending on the material's level of impenetrability. Bleh.
Let me guess. Your grandma's house is surrounded by trees?
Yes. You are right. The house in the village also far from each other. Quite isolated, I must say. Thought that is the reason. And the funny thing is,
Okay, so tell me what is the funny thing is.
I use Maxis and I can't even make a call while my grandma use Celcom, calmly and laughing at me because I my telco provider. Perhaps I can. Perhaps maybe I can change my telco or buy another one so I can use 2 SIM card.
Lol. Don't forget to check your coverage within the area.
Yeah, don't worry. I check it all from the Maxis to Celcom and you mobile another DG.
All of it?
Yeah, Maxis coverage is not available lah. Unless you buy Maxis fiber and your mobile is still under progress site. While the other two, like Celcom and DG has the best coverage in the area.
Hope you choose the best.
I will. So, Alia, are you okay just now with this Google Meet application?
Not really. I can't realize the camera icon. Usually when we on the classes, I never turn on the camera or iPhone or microphone. Do you guys remember when Madam Marlia asked us to respond when she called our name?
Yeah.
I cannot respond to her because I turned on my microphone.
Seriously, only that.
Seriously, only that.
It is
Pity you.
okay.
It is okay. We can learn, right?
Yes, but this is very challenging. I know we are in our degree life, but I never used this application before. This very fast changing and technologies really give me a headache sometimes.
Do you realize that changes too?
Of course, this pandemic really taught us how technology rapidly developed in a blink of eyes. This sudden ODL take me time to adapt with it. I really cannot imagine how others that have more disadvantages than me in kind of technologies. Technology user need to aware that not everyone has the same opportunity when it comes to technology. Not all students have complete technology to keep up with these changes. Even the smartphone have a new model every month. An application in it keep updating weekly. It is not easy for unprofessional users like us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
is this change too difficult
Iffa?
for you to adapt or there are any problems that you face?
I think after a few online classes that I had attended, I am a little bit fine with that, but still catch with it sometimes. But now, do you know how pricey data plan nowadays, right?
Yes.
I think it is okay if we just have classes using this application because lecturer advise us to turn off the microphone and camera. But when I have to complete my assignments, the internet sometimes don't give any cooperation with me. Besides, I did not purchase any Wi-Fi at my house.
I see.
I see.
Do you have
But
any cyber
do you have
cafe
any cyber
around your
cafe
house?
around your house?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so you may go
Okay,
there,
so
do
you may go
research
there, do
for your
research
assignment and save
for your
it
assignment
in
and
your
save
pen drive
it
or
in your
email.
pen drive or
Then you
email.
can complete it
Then
at
you
your
can
home. This is my
complete it
suggestion since
at
you
your
did not
home.
have to
This is my
purchase
suggestion
any
since you did
Wi-Fi
not
or
have
mobile
to
data plan.
purchase any Wi-Fi or mobile data plan.
Thank you so much for the idea. I think it will work till I can save my money. Subscribe more data plan or Wi-Fi. Thanks a lot, guys.
Did you believe that there are more people that still don't want to follow the
Did you
technology
believe
and the
that there are
communication
more
change?
people that still don't want to follow the technology and the
Really?
communication change?
Yeah, when there are some people
Yeah,
that
when there
unable
are some
to
people that
join
unable to
or participate
join
in
or
the world
participate in
technology,
the
it will
world technology,
occur
it will
the participate
occur the
inequality.
participate inequality.
Participation inequality.
Yeah, participation
Yeah,
inequality.
participation
Let me tell you,
inequality.
inequality is individual
Let me tell you, inequality
who
is
have more
individual
or less
who have
access to the
more or
computers,
less access
internet,
to the
and
computers,
also have the
internet, and
different
also
level
have
of
the
digital
different
skills,
level of
which
digital
mean
skills,
while
which mean while
participation inequality
participation
refers to
inequality
online
refers to online
communities and social
communities and
networks that
social networks
rely on
that
user. As you
rely
can
on
see
user.
nowadays,
As you can see nowadays, most of
user more prefer to
user
stay
more
in the
prefer to
background.
stay in the background.
They stick their
They
own
stick
way
their
to
own way
searching
to
information
searching
and communicate.
information and communicate.
These
These
people may
people
lack
may lack
the
the
initiative
initiative
and
and
skills
skills
to
to
participate
participate
and
and
contribute to
contribute
the
to
growth
the growth
to the
to the
online
online
communities.
communities.
So
So
they
they
decide to
decide
accept
to accept
whatever
whatever
that had
that
been
had been
provided in
provided in
internet, they
internet,
use it.
they use it.
So example,
So
I
example,
can
I
see in
can
order to search
see in
information,
order to search
they tend to
information,
use
they
the
tend to
search
use the
engine that
search
had been
engine
provided.
that had been provided.
They do not find another
They do not
alternative way to
find another alternative
use,
way
such
to
as
use,
advanced
such
search or
as
online database.
advanced search or
They
online
only tend
database.
to
They
focus on
only tend
Google
to
search
focus
only.
on Google search only.
So, okay, do you know
Okay, do
what
you
is the
know
factor?
what is the factor?
Yes, that is. What are the factors?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
those
the
that have different
those
type
that
of
have different type
access
of
lead to
access lead
participation
to
inequality.
participation
Why I said
inequality.
so?
Why I said
This is
so?
because
Oh,
student
so
This is
what
because
are the
come.
students
factors?
who come.
Yeah, I explain
Yeah,
this.
I explain this.
Okay,
Okay,
continue what I said.
continue what I said.
Oh,
So
Yes.
So
there
there
there they have different
they have
types
different types
of access that
of
lead to
access that lead to
participation inequality.
participation inequality.
So this
So
is because
this is because
students who come from
students
a
who
place
come
that
from a place that
has less access to the internet
has
use
less access to the
use
internet
will use it
will
differently
use it
compare with
differently
those
compare
have
with those
significant
have
or
significant
unlimited
or
access.
unlimited
There
access.
are also some
There are
people
also
that
some
prefer the
people that prefer
printed
the
source
printed
because it
source
is
because
more
it is
reliable
more
than
reliable
the online
than
source.
the online source.
Those those
Those
who are visual impaired,
those who
uh,
are visual
those
impaired,
that have
uh,
a
those
blind
that have
or
a
so
blind
on
or so on
hearing problem tend to
hearing
left out
problem tend to
because
left out
of their
because
deficiency.
of their deficiency.
Usually, visually impaired
Usually,
person may
visually impaired
prefer the
person may
printed materials
prefer
because
the
some
printed
of them
materials
comfortable with it
because some of
and
them
because they will
comfortable
able
with
to
it
touch and
and
feel right.
because they will able to touch and feel right.
Yes,
So
yes.
beside that,
So beside that,
parents and or senior
parents and
citizen that
or senior
lacking about the
citizen that
internet
lacking
knowledge
about the
also
internet
tend to be
knowledge
left out.
also tend to be left
So
out.
I think
So
all
I
of us
think
should be
all of
able
us should be
to
able
adapt
to
with the new
adapt with the
communication
new
and technology
communication and
because through
technology
the
because through
participation,
the participation,
knowledge
knowledge
and
and information will be
to be
able
accessible
to be
in many
accessible in
ways.
many ways.
Many ways. Oh
Many
wow.
ways. Oh wow.
Okay, so I
Okay,
think
so I
I'm done
think
talking.
I'm done
Suddenly
talking.
become
Suddenly become
talkative, right?
talkative, right?
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. We just want to share our problems, right? So, what do you think about all these problems that we face?
I think, right, for my problem, we have to choose our telco that have our coverage with our place. Don't you think so?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
And perhaps
Yes, what you think?
perhaps we can have a class for the computer class or online class together for the elderly, right?
Yes.
But because today we are using
Yes.
so much internet, we don't have to go out and go into class anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Alia,
So, Alia,
what do you
what
think?
do you think?
I think technology give us so many pros and cons. So with it, we can learn and somehow it teach us to catch up because technology rapidly develop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
So,
So,
in my
in my
opinion,
opinion, what I can see here,
we all
we
have
all
a
have a
different
different
problems
problems
in the
in the
on
on
this
this
online
online
distance
distance
learning.
learning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ODL.
ODL.
Odia
Yeah.
Odia
have a
have a
problem with
problem
the
with
slow
the slow
internet
internet
Slow
access.
access.
internet access.
Iffa
Iffa
having with
having with
her
her
line
line
and
and
internet
No
internet
internet.
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alia
Alia
have to
have to
pay
pay
change
change
earning
earning
costs
costs
of the
of the
internet,
internet,
while
while
I
I
am
am
wondering
wondering
why
why
participant
participant
inequality still
inequality still
occur
occur
in
in
our
our
society.
society.
So I
So I
think
think
it is
it is
better
better
for
for
us
us
to
to
for us
for us
or
or
government
government
especially
especially
to
to
implement
implement
and within the
and within the
capability
capability
of
of
communication
communication
for internet
for internet
and the
and the
coverage,
coverage,
especially in rural
especially in
area.
rural area.
People
Yeah.
must be able
People must be able
to adapt with the
to adapt
technology,
with the technology,
especially young and
especially young and
senior citizen,
senior citizen.
so that
Yes,
So that
we
case
agree.
Yes.
case,
so
yeah, so
in that case
in that
user will
case,
be able
user will be
to get
able to
unlimited
get
source
unlimited
and
source and
information, right?
information, right?
Right. Wi-Fi signal strength in on cable line.
Oh,
Where's your
where's your face?
That's a serious problem with the internet connection.
Hello, Uodia.
Out.
Bye, Uodia. Okay, there you again.
Wait.
Okay, she freeze.
Oh my god.
Where's Odia?
She freeze already. Oh man.
So nak proceed.
Yeah.
Boleh.
Tengok dia okey. Aku stopkan dulu.
Jatra and hi, my name is Uodia Anak. Thank you very much. That is all from me. Bye. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Iffa Nadia. Bye.
I am Zuraini bin Zahasimi.